The time has come. I know all of you, not all of you, maybe like 5 people have been asking for my daily makeup routine. What do I do on the daily? I've shared a little bit on Instagram, a little bit here and there. Here's the full thing. We got our iced coffee. This is half calf. Letty made it for me this morning. She makes my coffee every single morning. And the one morning that I don't let her, or I automatically just made it for myself, she got so upset. And so I was like, you know what? Just make my decaf for later. So anyway, I got that going. I got my water. We've also got my curling iron on. So I'm gonna do my hair too. I'm not gonna, teach you guys how to curl your own hair, but that is, you're gonna see like the final look at the very end of this video. Headband on, we are ready. I will link all of this below, of course. I washed my face in the shower. I do have a little bit of self tanner on, which I use the Saint Tropez Express. I'll link that below too. These are the LMACE Dynamic Resurfing Facial Pads, and they're a little bit pricey, so I double use them. Comment below, I guess, if that's weird, but your girl's on a budget. As that's drying, I use the Merit Lip Oil. I don't know why I'm obsessed with it, but it is my favorite. This is in shade Ledoux tinted lip oil. It is about 1:30, which is way later than when I normally do my makeup. But I will say that typically what I do is get up, get Letty dressed, get her off to school, go to the gym in very minimal makeup, unless I have to record or something for the gym. Then I come home, do my work, shower, and then get ready for the afternoon, record my TikToks for outfits, anything fun going on, but I'm usually ready by 1 o'clock. I'm just running late today. That was the ITK Brightening Serum. Haven't really noticed any differences. I'm trying to use it up. This is the Merit Great Skin Serum. So again, we're just prepping our skin. When I'm really hustling, this routine literally takes me like 10 minutes unless I'm adding lashes, which today we are gonna add lashes. Tula Under Eye Balm. That's really nice and cooling, especially, I love to bring this on vacation because I feel like I'm really puffy on vacation, but super early in the morning, love to use that product under my eyes and just kind of let it sit. This would be at a point where I'd start doing my hair to just let my skincare, all of that serum just kind of settle in my skin. Now, I don't know what day you'll be watching this, but have you guys been watching Love is Blind? Brad and I are always obsessed with the new seasons that come out. This current one though, is proving to be a little bit boring. I'm happy for the couples. I want them to be happy, but I also want the drama. That was Lumi Glotion. I mixed the 2 shades, Deep Glow and Light Glow. I like a dewy skin look. I know not everybody likes that, but today we're using the Ilia Skin Tint, which is probably a medium, I would say it's a light coverage, in shade Diaz. However, if I want more coverage, or if I have a photo shoot, I want my makeup to stay on really long, I just want a overall snatched look, I would use this, the IT Cosmetics CC Illumination Color Correcting Coverage Cream. It's a foundation. I'm not gonna use that today, but that is a favorite, and I think it's really good for all skin types. Some people say they don't like the smell of Ilia, so I guess watch out for it. It's never really bothered me. Not only do I like a dewy look, but I also really like a natural look. I've always been this way. I've always just liked to look like I don't really have makeup. I want it to be my normal skin, but just better. I also love doing my makeup. It's one of the best parts of my day, truthfully. It's kind of my me time. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. This is where I use it. Sometimes I'll use my fingers, but most of the time I do a sponge. I don't get mine wet at all. It just seems to work best for me if I just pat it down with a good old sponge. And I kind of go over the bridge of my nose too. That was the color Light Medium, which is a little bit dark for me, but into the summer or when I have a self tan on, it usually works just fine. So I get it in the T-zone to get away a little bit of shine, get a little bit more coverage. And then I actually do a lighter color just to get this part of my under eye. Sometimes I just let it sit there too. NYX brow glue. I really liked the Anastasia brow wax. It's like a little circular tub, but I haven't used it lately just because, I don't know, I'm really liking the NYX. I switch back and forth. I have seen recently that bushy brows are not as in, like the scary electrocuted type brow. So I go in between a little bit and I kind of get the electrocution going right here in the middle, and then I have started smoothing down instead of flaring up my eyebrows. I pluck mine, but most of all, like I barely do anything to my eyebrows. I pluck under here, try to shape a little bit, of course, like take care of any strays in the uni section. But overall, I kind of just like have grown my eyebrows out, and people comment on them all the time. Like, what are you doing for your eyebrows? And I'm like, I just grew them out. So if there's anything I could recommend, it would just be grow them out. It's bushy brow season. Although I also heard that like thin eyebrows were coming back. If you're having trouble growing your eyebrows, this Dime serum, like one side is for eyebrows, one side is for eyelashes. It'll help them grow. Okay, that sat a little bit. So I'm just gonna pat this in. Again, going over the bridge of my nose and a little bit up here, down the line of my nose. I just kind of start blending. Might get the tops of my eyelids. One like girl chat piece I have written down to talk about is that capris are making a comeback, and I feel like I'm okay with it. Now, if gauchos, y'all remember gaucho pants? If gauchos came back, your girl's not on board. Actually, I dressed Letty in like what looks like gaucho. They were just like short, too short of pants. She's starting to grow out of them, and they're like these little flowy flower pants, and they're so cute, but they really were very gaucho-ish. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Sorry I'm dressing you like this. Okay, this is it's a nude sticks. I got it at Ulta. It is Nudies Matte, all over face bronze color. This is color Bondi Belle. So it's like a cream contour. I use the brush that comes with to do my nose section, and then I like a bigger It Cosmetics brush for up here. So you basically want to get all the spots that you normally would be bronzed from the sun. And then through here, I don't really follow the like suction, but I just kind of go like right above that line. So suck in your cheeks, go above the line. Then I'll get my chin, I'll go down on my neck a little bit. One thing I learned last year was to do like creams first. So like do your cream blush and your cream contour first, and then kind of set it with powder. So this is a dib stick, love it. I think it's number 2. Highly recommend. And that's lasted me literally over a year. So I just kind of pat this in, put a little bit on my nose, and then I set it with this It Cosmetics palette that I've had forever, Your Most Beautiful You palette. So I do the bronzer where I put the cream bronzer, a little bit on that chin, sides of the nose, and I run it into my, like the crease of my eyes, and I don't use eyeshadow, that is my eyeshadow. Now that the NYX glue has kind of set, I go back in just to give it one last good like setting. I feel like it starts to fall. If you have your eyebrows, oh gosh, what's it called? Laminated, this would probably work way better just with one go, but I don't have mine laminated, so they're a little bit like they kind of start to do what they want to do. Next up is the Glow Factor. So this is the Dibs like glow cream stick. You can actually use it on your body too, and it comes with a ton. This will probably last me my entire life. Watch out for 80-year-old Aubrie still using her Dibs cream highlight stick. So I always remember to use the highlight stick on like the high points of your face. So these high cheekbones, eyebrow bones, like top of your nose, above your lip. You know what I'm really happy about is I do feel that any kind of filler or lip filler is like on its way out, or even Botox is on its way out, question mark. I guess comment below if you also agree. I think we're gonna look back someday and be like, why did we do this to our faces? Just like I do feel that extensions and the blonde era is out. I mean, I followed that for a very long time, and now I'm more to my natural color. and I love it. I love it. I do think that everything will come back full circle. I'm sure that I should be saving all of my clothes so that Letty can wear them someday, because they'll just all be back in fashion. I remember wearing like big puffy Adidas coats and North Face vests and Adidas striped shoes in high school. And now all that is coming back, and I look back and I'm like, why didn't I save all of that? So obviously I curl my lashes, and then my favorite mascara is a tubular kind. So I used to use, and this is still a good one, but Thrive Cosmetics tubular. But for some reason I switched over to Tartelette by Tarte tubing mascara. The reason I use tubing is because I feel like with a lot of the glowy makeup that I use, if I don't use a tubing one, it just kind of rubs off on to my makeup. And in the Florida humidity, it's just not favorable. So I put one layer on each eye. One thing I hate about living in Florida is the humidity. It really just crushes my eyelash curl. So if anybody has any advice for that, I will take it. I feel like I curl my eyelashes, I put my mascara on, and all of a sudden they just like stop being curled. I know our like moving to Montana video got such a good response, or a high response, lots of views, mostly because people are curious if we're actually moving. Obviously we are moving in the future, but I'm so excited because today I talked with the person that's like creating the house plan. So we have a house plan that we like, that we showed in that video, but he's actually not certain that that's the one that we actually want. Like, we like a lot of features of that house, but today I started putting together kind of like a wish list, or the top desires that we have, some pictures that I like, and that is so fun to me. However, I'm a visual person, so and I have a hard time making a decision, so it's really hard for me to just be very firm in my decisions on something like a house that I'm gonna have forever. If y'all have features in your house that you really love, please comment that below, because I cannot think of everything under the sun. So as my eyelashes dry, I kind of go in and like press them up so that they stay curled. I'm so excited. I just thought of this, but my friend, she's having her baby today. I'm pretty sure Letty will get to hold her tomorrow at the hospital, and it's just gonna be like the best experience for her. Now, when I'm in a hurry, I definitely don't do lashes, but today we're gonna do lashes just because I want you guys to see how I do them. Obviously, I put mascara on first. I let my lashes dry. I don't really know where these lashes came from. I have a bunch of different ones just lying around in my drawer, but this is like the Duo eyelash glue. Speaking of babies, I am so excited to, potentially have another one. Ooh, I gotta get these in the right spot. This might be too long. I think I'm gonna pick a different size. These are just littler, cuter ones. Anyway, we have our first sit-down appointment with our fertility doctor, and he's gonna go over all of the results. I might save the results for the next video, but I guess most of it I can just say like it just came out really, really good. So we're actually really curious to see what they're going to say to us, like what the plan is. I'm guessing that we'll be good candidates for IUI if that's what we want to do, or what they tell us, like, hey, just keep trying and wait, or like here's some Clomid. I don't know. I have no idea what they're gonna tell us. All right, so I put my lash right on the edge of my eye, and it just like extends and opens your eye, which I love that look. Wiped a little bit of my concealer off right here, so I'm gonna put it back. And then I just kind of make sure that they don't look wonky. They look nice and blended and just part of my eye. One little trick to make your lips look like even bigger is to outline like right on the outer edge, kind of like where it turns white on the bottom, and then same thing up here on top. Follow the curve, but then don't line this part. Almost like bring it down like a circle, so you get like this big pout right here. I have not gotten lip filler in over a year for sure, like probably 18 months, and I feel like it's still there. which I love. Last step is just a setting spray. I love the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless setting spray. It makes your skin look so good, so highly recommend. But if you want something that's a little bit more cost friendly, this Morphe Luminous setting spray, which you can get at Ulta, is really, really great too. We're gonna use Charlotte Tilbury today. Sometimes I want a little bit more pink in the cheeks, so I'm gonna go back in. That is it. I am not a makeup guru, but I do love doing my makeup, and so I hope this was really helpful for you today. I hope this is something that maybe you can take bits and pieces of and, you know, use it in your own life to make you feel confident and beautiful, because you are. Letty and I are either gonna go and get a pedicure after I pick her up from school, or what was my other option? Oh, go to the beach, because it is a very, very nice day. So I'll see you when I'm fully dressed and my hair is all done. This is the hair I chose. So I did this little like mohawk thing, and this is just a really simple outfit because I'm just hanging out at home with Letty. But thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know if you want to see any other type of video, and you're with it.